welcome back to our YouTube channel. If you're new here, like if it's your first time seeing my face, you're very much welcome to my channel. My name is Ella and I'm a Nigerian lifestyle YouTuber. I am also a Nigerian registered nurse. I make my content all the way from Kaduna State, and Kaduna is in the northern part of Nigeria here in West Africa. So you're definitely welcome to my channel. Salute the Zua to my YouTube channel. Please consider subscribing by clicking on that subscribe button here. I don't know, here, and don't forget to click on the bell just beside it so you get notified anytime that I post my videos. And to my returning subscribers, you guys are the reason why I am still on YouTube. Thank you for all you do for me. In today's video, it's going to be a short one. I'm going to be telling you how you should move on from a heartbreak. Yes, so if that sounds like your kind of thing, then stick around this video, okay? Agree with each other that moving on from a heartbreak is one of the most difficult things to do or to ask someone to do, because it's usually not easy. Now the funny thing is that some of our exes even turn us into their enemies. Like, they want to keep malice with us. They want to, like, they don't know, sometimes they don't know how to break up, you know, legally and honorably with us. They end up making it look like we are the problem, and then they eventually like run away or disappear from our lives. So you have to take a long period mourning and, you know, blaming yourself, condemning yourself, and feeling that you are the problem. Now I'm here to share some tips with you. See, nothing is wrong with you, and you're not the cause of any of your breakups unless you have checked your inner self and you are very much sure that you are the cause of some of your breakups or your most recent breakup. Okay, so but if you are sure that you've checked yourself and you're not in any way the cause of any of your breakups, I'm here to talk to you. Now, some people also feel that the easiest way to get over a breakup is by rushing into another relationship. Hello, that is not even half the solution of our problems. Now, when you get into a relationship with someone, there is a 50-50 chance that it will work, like it will lead to marriage, or that you people are just there to be friends. And that is why, if you watch my other video, I shared with you that there is a reason why you should always define your purpose in any form of relationship that you are getting into. Don't just get into any form of relationship blindly and assume that things might happen. It has happened to some of us and we are not happy about it. Like, we're not smiling. We wish we knew more. Like, I wish I watched this kind of video before I ventured into some of the relationships that I've been into in the past. But do you know what? I don't regret being in any relationship with anybody, whether it works, whether it doesn't work. I learn and I move. Do you understand? So I think that's what I'm here to tell you, how to learn from every of the relationship you get into, get an experience, and move. If it's not working, you move. Now, those people who form anger, who pretend like, or who act like you are the problem, or who do make you look at yourself like you are the problem, are actually the problems. Listen, let me tell you something. When you would eventually meet someone who would treat you like a king or like a queen that you are, then you definitely know the difference between the former and the later. All right, so when there is a breakup, the best thing for you to do is to calm down. Calm down, look for chilled water and drink. Now, I don't know how some people do it, but honorably, a breakup should be a conversation. Like, you both should come together and tell yourself, like, okay, this is what I noticed, and I don't think it's going to work out. I don't think we should continue. These are my reasons, and you know, it should be a dialogue. It should be something that you both talk about and agree on. But these days, people do not even do it the proper way. They just make a decision in their mind and they are calling off a relationship that you are trying to build or that you have built over time. Okay, so now, if these are two mature people, it should take a process. Like, you have found out some things that you're not okay with. See, it's not something to pretend about. If you find out some things, call the other person, talk to the other person about, like, you should have a conversation where you discuss things that you think are not going well. If the bad things are 70% and the good things are 30%, honestly, there's no form of spark glue that can spark glue this one and make it work. It's just better you both, agree and call it off and move on with your lives. Now, secondly, there are other factors that could lead to a breakup, ranging from genetics, like people who have some kind of terminal illnesses. I'm not saying that you should abandon the person and run away. No, like what I'm trying to say is something like when your both genotypes are SS and SS or AS and AS, I don't encourage people to because of foolishness or because of what they call love, go into marriage and eventually suffer the child or the children they will bring to the world. So that is another reason where I support a breakup. It's either it's not working or you people have these genotype issues. Now, how do you deal with a breakup? Now, if it's two matured people who eventually were in a relationship and then found out that it's not working and then talk things out and agreed to move on, the best thing is to have a conversation. You don't need to have this conversation inside the house or like inside the room or in a closet where you know that instead of having this conversation and having a peaceful breakup, you are going to end up having sex. The best thing is to look for a good place where you both can meet and have this conversation in a matured way, and don't take it to heart. No, don't take it to heart. I mean, in medicine or in nursing, there is something called Kubler-Ross process of grief, and it's 5 processes. I cannot remember all, but I know that the first stage is the anger stage. It happens in every breakup. Now, when there is a breakup, the first thing is the first thing is denial stage. Like, if a guy comes up to me now and say, Ella, I'm sorry, this relationship is not working, which it has happened severally, and I'm this kind of person. I have a thick skin, and I easily move on, right? But a lot of people do not easily move on. Now, the first stage of every breakup is the denial stage. Like, it's gonna be like a dream to you. You mean all the years I've wasted with you is just over? You mean you just be in that denial stage, and it will be very difficult for you to accept that it has happened. After the denial stage, the next thing is anger. You're going to be so angry because you're going to start counting the years that you have wasted, and you start telling him that after using you, both of you might even end up having a verbal fight. The next is the I think the resolution phase. I can't remember I can't remember them in order, but I know that there is a resolution phase. In that resolution phase, you will just be like calming down and being like, okay, it could just be God's will. Yes. And then the next stage is the acceptance phase, where you just be like, oh, it's fine, it's okay. Maybe you would have listened to some messages that tells you that it's better a breakup happens now than happening in marriage. So you are just being like, okay, it's fine, it's okay. Your mind is okay, like, fine, bring it on, no problem. And that is acceptance phase. And the last phase I would just say is the moving on phase. Like, in that phase, you have accepted that it has happened and you just have agreed to just move into the next level. Now, when you move on after a breakup, the next thing for you to do is not for you to jump into a relationship. I had someone who moved on, who just, okay, we had some kind of and the next thing, he rushed in and got married to someone else. And okay, story for another day. Okay, a lot of people have also done that in the past and they are regretting today. So the best thing for you to do after a breakup is not to rush into another relationship or another form of thing, believing that it's going to be a solution to the problem. No. The thing you need to do is to sit back in a quiet place, analyze yourself, look at yourself, examine yourself, ask yourself questions, and find out the reasons why breakups keep happening. And then when you eventually find it, don't blame yourself. No, you can cry. Did I forget to tell you that at that denial stage, you can cry, your life out, you can mourn, you can take out some time and cry. See, if you need to cry, and then after crying you calm down, drink chilled water, and coke if you can, like me. I just take a bottle of coke and I move on to the next level. Like I usually do not take longer periods mourning or trying to get over a breakup. No, it's not working. It's not working. It's better we trash it and end it and move on, so that the next person will not come and meet us, dragging our ship here. I don't know, but you understand what I'm saying. So the best thing for you to just ask yourself questions, put yourself on the mirror, look at yourself, analyze yourself, ask yourself questions, and then of course when you get answers to your questions, go to God in prayer, because some of these times that we break up is not normal. It's not because you just want to break up. No, there are some kind of forces as well that contribute to all of those things that happen. You see a relationship that you are sure, you are so convinced that this one is going to work, all of a sudden it goes mute, it goes into extinction. Some of these things are not ordinary, so we just have to find out, make inquiries from God, do some prayer of inquiry, and find out from God what what his purpose for you is. Because sometimes we withdraws, God intentionally withdraws us from some people because he knows that these people are not the people we need for our life assignment. So he just breaks the relationship off so you can think well and reorganize your life, and be there and be with someone who will help you to fulfill purpose in life. All right, so the best thing for you to do, like I said, is to calm down first. And then when you have calmed down, like when you have finished talking to yourself, you have to forgive that person. Now a lot of people have so much going on in their head, like they can't forgive, like don't even talk about forgiveness in their closet because they cannot forgive. Okay, and it's very difficult to move on if you don't forgive this person. Now it's good to forgive people no matter what. Always remember the good times you spent together, the beautiful times you had with each other, and learn to move on, learn to let go, and just accept and know that it's the will of God for you. Okay, I've said a lot. I don't even know if you got my point, but I want to believe that you actually got my point. So that being said, it's not a do or die affair. When relationship break up, don't kill yourself, don't take it too hard on yourself. Be kind to yourself, love yourself, pamper yourself, and move on. And just don't rush into another mistake. Don't be in a hurry to get into another form of relationship. Just calm down and take your time and seek the will of God for your life. Okay, I hope you were able to get my point. So that being said, we have come to we have come to the end of this video. So if you like what you see already, consider subscribing and staying glued to this channel. So guys, till I come your way next time, don't forget to love yourself, pamper yourself, and care for yourself, till the right one comes. And eventually when he comes or she comes, you are going to know that this one was sent from up above. Okay, so I love you. Stay glued to this channel. More things are coming, and help us get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of this year. Okay, so I love you. Take care of yourself. Stay safe, stay happy always.